Alright, what's going on guys? It's your boy Zilchi and welcome back to another solo leveling Arise video. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the absolute perfect build for your light team. So if you guys do enjoy these kind of videos, if you guys found the other ones helpful, such as the fire one, right, Workshop of Brilliant Light is coming out in like a few days. We're on the 9th, so we have about maybe 3 or 4 days till the hard mode Workshop of Brilliant Light drops, which is going to be interesting. They're not doing the top 1000, top 3000 thing anymore, so I hope they do release some kind of reward for people that clear it really fast, but they're not doing like that top 1000 thing anymore, which I think is cool, right? Because a lot of free-to-play players are just not going to be able to get those rewards. It's basically for whales, I'm going to be honest with you, people that have the ability to clear that right away. So I am kind of glad that they did get rid of it, so that way everyone can collect on some rewards, right? But yeah, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna take a look at Gunhee, Thomas, Akari, and Min, right? That's the light team in this game that you do want to be using when hard mode drops, if you're going to be using the light team, right? So we're going to go ahead and take a look. If you guys do enjoy this video, hit that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. Let's hop right into it. So right off the bat, you can see we have Gunhee right here at 302,000 overall power. Defense is how you want to scale this guy, right? So you want to make sure his defense is over 30k. So you're at 30. I'm at 33,620. Let's take a look at his stats here, right? I have, again, where's the defense? 33,000, right? Crit hit rate is 7,348. Again, ideally you want all of these units to be over crit so that way you could get the crit, right? But I guess for a breaker type unit, it really doesn't matter, right? Because he does do very good damage, but he's just mainly there for the break, right? Crit hit damage is very low, I'm not gonna lie. Defense pen, decent, right? 23%. I think at this point, this stage in the game, you want to be over 30% defense penetration with all your units, if you can, right? Damage increase, you also want to be over 20% if you can. Again, my stats are just how they are because just those are the best artifacts that I do have for these characters. So just remember these stats. A defense pen, you want to get over 30. Damage increase, you want to get over 20, right? As close to 30 if you can. So very good stats that you want to be focusing on is defense pen, damage increase, and crit hit rate, and crit hit damage. And that's pretty much it for Gunhee. Let's take a look at his artifacts so I can show you guys what the best build for him is. So you can, I decided to go with full greed, right? Full greed for a Gunhee. You could go 4 greed and then 4 obsidian, right? Because he has so much MP that you could play around with. And you can, ever since the obsidian buff, you're able to do a lot more damage with him as well. I would suggest doing full greed for a guild boss, right? And if you're going to be using it for guild boss, you might as well just keep it on for everything else, right? That's what I do, right? I had on the 4 greed and I had on the 4 obsidian as well, but I decided to just go full greed with him, right? So we have the helmet right here with the helmet stats. We have the back piece right here, guys. By the way, we might not be able to get any fights in this game. I don't think there is a stage in this game right now that I can showcase you this guy or the light team shining because everything is too easy, right? So if they didn't have hard mode or if they didn't have Workshop of Brilliant Light locked behind tickets, I would have gone in there and I'd just showcase you guys this team, but unfortunately I cannot because I already cleared all the Workshop of Brilliant Light, so there's nothing I could do. Here is the arm piece here. Here's the boots. So again, guys, remember defense penetration, defense, additional defense, and crit hit rate is what you really want, right? Or defense percent. Very good. This one right here, this is the necklace. We have a damage increase, defense percent, additional defense right there. This one's light damage, obviously, because he's a light unit. We have additional defense and a defense percent. I wish we got a +1 on the defense percent, but you know, it is what it is. We got defense percent on the main stat for this ring. We have additional defense and defense penetration. Earring, we have defense percent +3 and attack percent +1 with crit hit damage right there, and we enhanced all these, right? For his cores, let's take a look. Damage increase as the set that you're looking for this one is what I chose to go for. You could go crit hit rate if you want to, right? Again, additional defense is very good, or defense percent. And then for the last one, we have this for crit hit damage, which is very, very, very good, right? Next up, we're going to be talking about Thomas Andre the GOAT, right? Best unit in the game as a standalone character, right? On his team needs a little bit of something else, right? His team is very good, don't get me wrong, right? This light team is very, very, very strong. But for Workshop of Brilliant Light, I just don't see it being as good as the fire team. Unfortunately, guys, I'm sorry. That's just how it is. And simply it's because of the defense penetration buffs that the fire team gets. And this team does not get anything like that, right? So technically, you're going to have to be working a lot harder with the light team if you want to clear Workshop of Brilliant Light with the light team, right? Because this team has innate defense penetration, right? You're able to build up your defense penetration, but the fire team just comes with buffs for the defense penetration, right? So that's why that fire team is so good, and that's why Yusu Hyun right now is better than Thomas Andre on a team, right? But overall, I think Thomas Andre is the best unit in the game. Just as a standalone character, he's just so good, so good. Total power, we have him almost at 302,000. We have defense almost at 40,000, which is pretty cool, right? Let's take a look at the stats here. You see again, defense at 37,000 basically. Crit hit rate, we have 11,000. We have him over crit. Crit hit damage, we have 184%. I think this is pretty decent, right? Anywhere from 185 to 200% is very good. Defense pen, very low on him. We have it at 14%. Again, you want to get to at least 30% if you can. Damage increase is 17% right there. And that's pretty much it for these stats right here. So again, you do want to build him. Nowadays, you want to give him a lot of defense penetration, right? A lot of defense pen. If you can get that, that would be absolutely perfect for your build for Thomas Andre. A lot of you probably have this guy at A5 plus because all of you summoned for him during when he was out, right? Because he was a hype character. He still is. Yeah, that's how you want to build him. You want to focus on the crit hit rate. Obviously, you want to build him over crit. You want to build him with very good defense penetration and damage increase. So you're able to utilize the max potential for his damage, right? Because he does a lot of damage. So let's take a look at his artifacts here. We have 4 Curse, 4 Obsidian. This is his best sets. I believe so. 4 Curse for the extra, obviously, attack over time. And then you have Obsidian giving you a lot more attack when you have a higher end or a higher amount of MP. So very good set or combo for these guys, for this guy right here specifically. I'm actually thinking about making a video on the Curse and Obsidian for Gunhee. So let me know if you guys want to see that, right? Because I want to see, I'm actually interested to see the amount of damage that Gunhee can do with full MP on the Obsidian set, right? You get that buff. However, remember, Gunhee does use a lot of MP, so I'm curious to see how fast the damage falls off, right? So let's take a look at his stats here. So again, he's also a defensive type unit that's scaling off of defense, obviously. So you want to build him with defensive stats. So for the headpiece, we have additional defense, damage increase, and defense percent as the main stats right there. The back piece, we have additional defense, damage increase, and crit hit rate with defense percent +1. This is actually a very good. Imagine if this was defense penetration. I don't even know if you can get defense penetration in that. Arm piece, I know you can get defense penetration. Right? We have defense percent with additional defense right here, +2/+2, which is very good. Boots, we have defense percent as the main stat, crit hit rate +2, damage increase right there, and additional defense. So that's on the left side, right? On the right side, we have HP percent as the main, because I think you can only get HP on the necklace. Defense percent right here, defense, additional defense right there, +2, and defense penetration. Ooh, that's nice. I didn't even notice this. We got defense penetration right there, so very good. Obviously, we got light damage, crit hit damage, additional defense, defense percent, very strong. For the ring piece, we have additional defense with defense percent, damage increase, additional MP +1. I guess the additional MP is good, right? Because of the effect of the outstanding ability set, right? You want to do more damage the more MP you have, so very strong. Earrings, we have defense percent, additional defense right here, very good. That's the main stats that you do want for him. So there you go. That is the build for Thomas Andre right there. We can take a look at the scores. I limit broke the defense piece right here. So this one gives crit hit rate. As you can see, I limit broke this. It's level 15 max. And we get extra defense right there. And crit hit damage. That's why his crit hit damage is so high right now, because I limit broke that. Very good. This one, I gave him defense penetration. I could, honestly, I could just change this. And I could give it to someone else. I'm going to be honest with you. But I do want him to have a higher defense penetration. So we're going to keep that on him. And these are the cores that I have for him, right? So attack with crit hit rate, crit hit damage, additional defense, and defense penetration. Right there being that. All right, so those are the two main hitters for the team, right? These two right here. We're not even going to take a look at Gunhee because she heavily fell off. Unfortunately, her damage is just not there on the light team. It's just really isn't. For Workshop of Brilliant Light, she's not going to be able to compete. She's not going to be able to compete, unfortunately. Very good unit still, don't get me wrong, but she's just not there, right? Next, we're going to take a look at the two support units. We have Akari, right? For her, we're not going to take too much time on these two units because, again, they are support units. They're basically built the same exact way every single time. So, yeah, we're just going to be talking about, again, what they're scaling off of. Right, so we can go to the artifacts here. Recommended stats. You want light damage, crit hit damage. Right, we went full blessing set here. Again, I think for every support unit that comes out, you're safe to use the blessing set, honestly. First of all, you get good TP, right? So you're not deathly below the TP requirement for a lot of the events and obstacles in this game, right? I don't know why I don't know what word I was trying to figure out right there, but that's why obstacles came out the way it did just now. But yeah, so we went full blessing for her. Very good unit, but the only issue with her is she's still very slow, right? And she's also mainly for Thomas Andre, which is not a bad thing. It is not a bad thing. But I would prefer someone like Min, who gives a buff to the entire team, right? And again, full blessing set for him. And he also does secretly scale off of, well, it's not a secret. He does scale off crit hit damage, right? So you do more damage with the crit hit damage as well. Very good. Like, we could go here. All team members' critical hit rate and crit hit damage increases by 12% right there. Very good. There's something, he does something when he has higher crit hit damage. Where is that? Is it in his weapon? I can't remember. It might be his weapon. Let's take a look. No, I don't remember. But he does something with the higher crit hit damage that he has. He gives some kind of buff. I can't remember, guys. Unfortunately, and I don't feel like reading. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. Look, my crit hit damage is absolutely abysmal right now. I didn't even notice. But yeah, again, you do want to build him crit hit damage wise. Crit hit rate doesn't really matter for him. He's not there for damage. He's just there for the support. Right? He does very good support. And the same thing for Akari. She does very good support as well as stun the enemy once you get a perfect dash, right? So there you have it. That is technically going to be the builds for the light team. Again, I'm not going to be able to do any showcase on this because the fights are just too easy. I wanted to give myself a challenge, but there's just nothing out right now, unfortunately. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy the video, hit that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.